waiting.
So what now?
I don't know.
Where do we go?
Well, we need water. We'll find a spring somewhere.
But after that?
We'll find another, and then a way to feed them once the bread runs out.
What happens to us now? Now we are free.
We stay together, and then we wait for God to tell us when to go to the land He's promised us. What are you doing?
I'm going to find grazing, water, and food for my family.
By yourself?
Why not?
No. We stay together.
Because you say so?
Because God has a plan for us.
There behind you lies Egypt. So there's no going back that way. So it has to be the desert. We have bread for many days, but water for only a few. We've no tents. No means of sheltering against the cold of the night. None of you know how to live in the desert. Most of you are scared of it. I was too when I first came here. But I learned to live in it, and so will you.
Abraham was a nomad. So were Isaac and Jacob. The desert's in our blood.
We should be at home here if anyone is.
So these newly freed slaves set out on one of mankind's epic journeys, led by a man who many of them believed wasn't even truly one of them, each step taking them further into the unknown.
Put it down. You'd make him give up his life for yours.
It's you who's risking his life, risking all our lives.
What should we do? Go back to Egypt? Beg to be slaves again?
By day we're scorched to death, by night we freeze. How many of us will be left by the time you know where you're leading us?
Nobody has to burn or freeze, but they have to work. Slaves have always their masters to rely upon. They'll bow their backs as long as their owner gives them a few rags to put on it, tosses them scraps of food, tells them what to do.
I don't want to be a slave again.
Then start acting like a free man. Take care of yourself, and don't take what doesn't belong to you.
Not yet.
You're right to question me. I brought them here, but I don't know where to go next. Can't you tell me? Have it your way. Make me work it out for myself. Maybe you're having doubts about having chosen me. I'm not clever enough, or brave enough, or strong enough. If that's it, it's fine by me. I never asked to lead them. What does that mean? Why give me a riddle to solve? What is it that you're trying to get me to see?
Your brother is a remarkable man. As remarkable as you.
God speaks to him. And he speaks to God.
I'm talking about your other brother.
This man Moses walks in from the desert and says God has chosen him and Aaron follows blindly, without any question, just as you do. Such love and devotion, such putting oneself aside for somebody else. It's rare, even between brothers and sisters.
Don't you believe he talks to God?
I believe he believes that.
And that God speaks to him?
He believes that too.
But even you have to take his word for it.
It's not just his word. We've seen God working through him.
Wasn't Aaron at his side?
Didn't you lead the people into the sea?
God spoke to him. Not to me. Not to Aaron.
Perhaps he's trying to do that. It's just that you won't listen because Moses has convinced you, as he's convinced us all, that he's the one.
But he is the one. We all know that. Don't we?
We know that he tells us he is.
A knife may be quicker, but poison is more certain, and the best poison of all is jealousy.
This is unbearable. We're going to perish here. All this way and for what?
It's not fit to drink.
Poison.
Why have you done this to us? You told us there was water here. We need water and food. If we were going to die of hunger and thirst, we could have done it back in Egypt.
You nearly did, remember? And you prayed to God to save you, and he answered your prayers and brought you here.
To die anyway?
You think that's what he wants?
I don't know. I just know that my children are sicker now than they were in Egypt. At least there they had water to drink.
They have water here.
It's poison!
Moses knows the desert, and he'll take us to sweet water.
To the next spring? And how far away is that? Days? Weeks? How can we last that long?
You'll drink this water.
How?
Moses for forgiveness. Ask God. When you doubt Moses, you doubt him. Isn't that right, sister?
Yes.
Over here!
Over there.
It's Sycamore, Miss Beth.
Moses. Over here.
Who would do such a terrible thing?
Amalekites. Every spring, every date tree, every dried up riverbed has been fought over since the beginning of time. And we are going to have to fight for whatever piece of it God wants us to have.
Why would someone do that? Leave the tribe, strike out on their own.
Maybe he didn't trust where he was being led to. Or who was leading.
It isn't only danger from outside you have to fear. We have enemies here too. I'll look out for you.
I have Aaron.
Maybe. But brothers have been known to fall out, haven't they?
I just tell you he'll send you as much as you need every day. If you store it, it means you have no faith in him keeping his word. Believe in him. That's all you have to do. If you do that, then he will take care of you. And we won't ever go hungry again. Or thirsty.
Not so sure. In a few days, they'll be complaining that they have to bend to pick it up.
There's something I have to show you. Come. Amalekites. This can't go on. We must protect our people.
I didn't train as a soldier. Nor did Aaron. But we have to learn how to fight. All of us.
Pick up your sword. No. Pick it up. No.
When God parted the seas for us, he did it because we believed in him. He sent food and water to us. We were thirsty and starving. If we choose to fight, he'll think we've lost that faith.
What's your name?
Joshua?
God won't fight all our battles for us, Joshua. Wish you would. It's so much easier if you did. But this time we have to do it ourselves.
And that means everyone. When the time comes, God will help us. To stop him doing that is an insult to him.
There was a man whose house was threatened by a flood. When his neighbor left, he said he should come with them. No, he said, I'm waiting for God's help. The water kept rising. A man on a camel called to him. Jump on, he said, save yourself. No, I'm waiting for God's help. The water rose to his roof. A man in a boat came by. He refused to get in it. I'm waiting for God's help. He drowned. He was very angry when he came face to face with God. Why didn't you save me? He asked. God said, I sent you the neighbor, I sent you the camel, and I sent you the boat. What more did you want?
I'm doing what you told us to. Trusting God. I won't insult him in fight.
Insult him by protecting yourself and your people.
Leave him be. He's still thinking like a slave. When someone strikes a slave, they cower and beg, please don't hit me again. They wring their hands and keep their back bent, even while they're being beaten to death. A man with pride. Pride in himself and his family and his pride. He says, touch me and you die. I think maybe you might have the makings of a warrior after all.
Ready, yes. First for the Amalekites and then for you.
We can't afford to risk you in battle.
Nor you. But I know who should lead them.
can't take the village, and we can't attack their army head-on. We have to ask ourselves, how do they see us? Who do they think we are?
Ex-slaves who can't or won't fight.
That's right. What do they want from us?
They want to steal our flocks, kill the men and boys, and take all our women as slaves.
So we use that against them.
There won't be any miracles today. Today, he's testing us. If we want the sea to part, if we want the rock to split, we have to do it ourselves. With these. Seems strange to be holding these, doesn't it? We've been forbidden to carry weapons for 400 years. Forbidden to strike back when someone attacked us. All that changes today. You're the ones who will work the miracles now. Joshua will lead you in battle. Like you, he's never fought one before. But the Amalekites are fighting for loot and slaves. We are fighting for the right to exist as free people. Our cause is the greater one. And God is with us.
Give us a sword.
We have enough soldiers.
It's for them.
One sword won't fight off the Amalekite army.
No, but it can make sure they won't take us alive.
We won't be their concubines. Our children won't be their slaves.
Wait.
All right, they've seen us.
fought and won today. Will we have to keep fighting and winning to show we're worthy of you? How many other battles like this will we have to fight to prove that?
We won. He led us to victory.
With Aaron at his side.
Moses said, "Here is where we stand and fight."
True. But at what cost? How many more victories like this can we afford?
I have betrayed my husband.
I've betrayed my wife.
Stop! Stop there! Stop there!
Take that silly toy away.
I said stop!
I'm looking for a man called Mosen.
Moses, who defeated Pharaoh and his whole army, led his people into the desert, got into a fight with the Amalekites.
Moses who married Zipporah, the daughter of Jethro, yes, who seems to want to forget me.
Take any of them slaves?
No.
Pity. All an Amalekite is good for. How did you do it? That God of yours? The one who spoke to you?
We owe it all to him, yes.
He spoke to you in the mountains, yes. Then he was in Egypt, and now he's here in the desert too.
Yes.
You take him with you.
I think it's more like he's with us all the time. How? I don't know. He's a mountain god, and a god of slaves, and a god of free man, and a god of the desert. He seems to be everywhere.
He still speaks to you?
Sometimes. I think I hear him. But I think he wants me to work it all out for myself, if I can. But he's still here. Watching. Listening. Telling me somehow that when I really need him again, he'll be there.
Who are you going to fight next? Philistines deserve as much as the Amalekites got.
I hope not to have to fight anyone. But I doubt if it can be like that.
Where are you headed? Where are you taking them?
To the land God promised them. First, there's something he wants from them. From me. It's to do with the desert. Something we have to find here.
Can you find it? If you don't know what it is. You weren't much of a shepherd when you came to me first. Had to learn it. But you learned well. What a hard life it is. Dangerous at times. Lonely. Don't always do what you tell them, do they? Sometimes they kick you. They have no one else to rely on. You feed them, care for them, stop the wolves from getting to them.
Sheep don't complain all the time. Argue with every decision you make, plot against you. I have someone to protect me. He's the only one I can trust, apart from my brother and sister.
No, you can't trust anyone.
He'd lay down his life for me.
Tonight, perhaps, but tomorrow, things can change.
Your own family doesn't change.
I taught you to be a shepherd. I taught you to survive out here. Listen to me. When you run in front of the pack, what do they see? Your back. Makes for a broad and tempting target. You cannot trust anyone. You cannot trust anyone at all. You shouldn't even trust me.
Not trust you?
Well, me, perhaps. White maid. You're still not there. Despite all the airs you give yourself. Still a long way away. You have a lot to learn. I don't think she wants you to forget her. I think she doesn't want that at all.
So you are him. The Moses whose name is famous all across the desert.
You. How has this time been for you?
Since my husband sent me away. Those are your sons. They're of an age to ask who the father is. What do I tell them? They're not just the sons of a sheep herder, but a warrior and a leader of men. That we're going to be together from now on. They've been cast adrift as children too. Just as you. Don't you want to bring them to shore? Tell them how much you love them.
I'm not a king. I'm a shepherd. This is my flock. I can't abandon it.
We'll stay with you. We'll go on the journey with you.
I can't. This takes everything I have. Every moment of the day and the night.
What is it? It's all right. Don't worry. Don't worry.
If you make my mother cry, I'll kill you.
This is my son, Gershom. His father is a long way away. He's on a journey. When it doesn't seem he's coming back from.
Wish you were coming with us. Like those boys to have a father. To have a husband. And me to have Just remember. Just nobody. Nobody.
Why is God punishing you? He's taken your brother Menred, made you turn your back on Jethro, who was like a father to you. Turn your back on me, on your sons. How much more will he take from you? Is what you're seeking worth what it's costing you?
Take everything from me, is that it? And I have nothing left. Other people can have wives and children and fathers and mothers, but not me, because you chose me for what? To suffer? To be alone? Take it. Take it all. Do you want me naked? Do you want me to have nothing left at all except this burden, this responsibility, when you won't even tell me where I'm supposed to lead them and how long it will take? There. Get someone else. I never asked for it. I don't want to be the chosen one. I just want the life that other men have. I want my children. At least talk to me! Give me an answer. Give me a sign that you are there.
Moses? Moses! You all right? You get lost?
I was praying. Talking to God.
The wells run dry.
We need you to tell us where to go next.
Very well.
We need tallow for candles, but we can't make it while we're on the move, so... And we need more wood for the fires. And wolves got into the sheep farm last night.
Moses, please, make him pay me what he owes me.
I paid you. They're my witnesses.
No! No! You bribed them, you say! He bribed them! He bribed them!
Moses!
I'm telling you to stand the
He
lie!
made my daughter pregnant! Make him marry her!
That's a lie! I never laid with her!
He lied!
He appointed himself our leader. He made himself our military commander. Now he's our judge, too.
Beat me again! Make him stop!
No! Leave her! She's my wife! I said leave her!
It's Philistine land way over there. We're not strong enough to fight them yet. We'll head that way instead.
Did the Philistines build that?
No. It's a temple for an Egyptian outpost.
How do you know that?
I was a prince of Egypt once, remember?
Pharaoh Akhenaten said there wasn't one god for Egypt and other gods for other people.
Philistines must have overrun it.
No. The Egyptians destroyed it themselves.
If the idea of God had any meaning, there could only be one all-powerful God. But if men started to question what they had been told to believe since the world began, what else might they not begin to question? One God. A ridiculous idea. Far better that there should be as many gods as there are men. If only to keep us priests employed.
If there was one God, if he made the world and the sun and the moon and the stars, then he'd be everywhere, wouldn't he? He'd be a god of the desert and the cities and the mountains too. He'd be in the wind and flames. And in your heart too. You wouldn't have to make a statue of him to worship because he'd be all around you. And you could be a nomad and still be in touch with him. And if you asked him his name, that's how he'd answer. He's no need for a name. He just is, and he is what he is. One God, not one among many. One. The one. Have we run out of enemies so that we need to turn on our own? Is that what it is? It's come to that? I've brought them this far only to have them kill each other?
We brought them this far. Aaron and I, too.
I'm sorry, yes. Of course. Without you, too. So... what now?
We find the killer and punish him.
In front of all the tribe.
You agree?
If this goes unpunished, what's to stop any man from killing anyone he has a quarrel with?
I know who killed him. I can name the murderer. Eliezer found him trying to steal his new lambs. They fought. Yitzhak swore revenge.
We fought, yes. And I did say I'd kill him, but I didn't do it, I swear!
Has anyone proof that he killed him? Proof that he hid the body?
No, but...
Then let him go.
No! I said!
Let him go. I won't punish a man there's no proof against.
Then let us have him.
We are not an unthinking mob. We are a tribe, a people, a nation. Haven't you learned that? We don't blindly seek revenge. We look for justice.
What justice is there in letting this killer go free?
He's right! Where's the justice in that?
I say again, has anyone the proof? Anyone? Free him.
I saw them together. They were arguing. On the way to where the body was found.
You know I didn't do it. You know I didn't do it. Please! No! It wasn't me there!
What is it, Moses?
You afraid to say the word?
What kind of leadership is that?
No. No, this is wrong.
Blood for blood. What other way can it be? Isn't that right?
Why make murderers of us too? Make us share the crime.
You've had your judgment. Let her have hers.
Not yet, Moses. Not yet!
He has to die. You have no choice.
Come with me. I killed someone once. And then I hid the body. But no body stays hidden for long. Even if no one finds it, it still comes to you in the night because you took the life from it. I can never forgive myself for that. Even though I had good reason for what I did. Sometimes I think that is what God is making me pay back for. And you? Does a ghost come to you in the night? That question in its eyes. What gave you the right to take from me the life that God breathed into me?
Oh.
My poor child. You
so ashamed. All I wanted was to serve you. I was afraid of your anger. Of what you would think of me. Knowing how weak I was.
It was for you I killed that man in Egypt. To protect you and your wife.
I know.
And another man died because you chose to sleep with his wife! My enemies are waiting for just one sign of weakness. Waiting for me to favor those close to me, and then they will strike. And if I fall, then this has all been for nothing.
At least spare her.
How can I do that and still keep the people together? They want an example to be made of both of you.
Tell me you forgive me.
It's for God to forgive.
But you understand, I did it out of fear and anger.
I understand that more than anyone else in the world ever could. Take him.
The rules I have to teach them. The rules we have to live by, but let them come from you and not from me. Please, please say something to me.
Moses. Moses. Come to me. Come find the answers you have sought for so long.
God has spoken to me again. He will make a bargain with us. Instead of being slaves and people without a home, We will be a nation of priests and holy men, a special nation. If we obey his laws, if we have no other god but him, shall we say yes? Yes! Shall we? Yes! You asked me for justice, and I tried to find it in here instead of there. Do you accept God's bargain? Knowing how terrible his anger will be if you fail to keep it? Yes! Yes? Yes! You, my brother, you will be the first priest of this bargain with God if you accept. Do you accept? Yes! Yes!
How long must we wait?
Are we Moses' subjects? Is he our pharaoh now? Unable to move without his permission?
This may be Moses' God, but that doesn't mean he's ours.
Has this God spoken to any of us? Have any of us seen him? We made a promise, yes. But we didn't do it willingly, did we? He forced us to agree!
He forced us! None of us have seen this God! It's not ours!
They've won a battle. 2 battles.
They destroyed the Egyptians and then the Amalekites. Shouldn't they celebrate?
Instead of having Moses speak to them as if being chosen as God's people is a curse and not a reward.
Why don't we celebrate? Don't we deserve to?
We should wait.
I love our brother. But sometimes, when he looks at you, even you, he sees someone who is still a slave at heart.
He left me in charge.
Then show you're in charge.
I'm the leader while he's gone.
Then lead.
We need a sign.
A symbol.
Something to remind them that they're God's people.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow we sacrifice to I am who I am.
With God. We made him a promise. We promised to have no other God but him. Why, Aaron? Why? Why did you do this?
The people. They were scared. They made the idol.
And you let them? When he chose them to be an example to the world. When he chose you to be his priest. You said... You promised! You gave your word!
You are not our leader.
Your way is too hard!
Can't worship a god we can't see! A god who hides from us. This god is too on the rules!
Us too much!
Why can't we choose our own rules?
Are 10 rules too many to live by? These are not our rules! Even if God did not give them to you, aren't they the rules we need to live by?
We don't want your god! We don't want your rules!
These are not our rules! Who will stand with God? Who will stand with God? And who will stand with that? I am with you!
I'm here.
Brother. Sister.
Kill them all. It's God's will.
pay the price.
Will you forgive us? Will you forgive us?
If he doesn't, then he can kill me too. He can kill me too.
Moses.
Oh!
Take your people and go. They broke their word.
Will you renew your promise to God? Yes. Will you? Will you live according to his laws? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. You hear that? They say yes! They say yes again!
I have a place for them. A land flowing with milk and honey. But they must go there without me.
No!
I say yes.
And I say no! They need you! I need you! They need the law that you gave them! Kill thee! Kill thee!
Come to me, Moses.
God has written the words of his laws on stones so that we will have them for all time. You will have no other God than the one true God. And you will not make an image of God. You will not take his name in vain. You will keep every seventh day holy for him. You will take care of your father and your mother. You will not kill. You will not commit adultery. You will not steal. You will not perjure yourself.
I saw them together.
You will not be jealous of what others have. Don't agree to these laws lightly. You have seen God's power. If you say yes and fail him, he won't just punish you. He'll punish your children and your children's children.
Where are we going?
To the land God promised us. How long will it take? Until God thinks we're ready.
Now began 40 years of fighting, danger, and hardship for this ragged band of ex-slaves on their way to becoming a people. Although God God did not permit Moses to enter the Promised Land. He allowed him to see it before he died. He was buried outside it, his grave forever unknown.